Hey guys, so in this video we're going to talk a little bit about release and reloads, and that is the act of getting your cymbal from whatever position you're in to an out of strap position, such as that. Here we're going to use a lot of the similar things as we do in like the normal positions, the first, second set. It's just going to be out of strap. So we'll have second position, but out of strap, otherwise known as waiter. Here we want to make sure that the cymbals are about 2 finger lengths apart and are sitting nice and straight up and down. We don't want to be flashing upwards or too high up either. We also really don't want to have them be too far away. Another thing to note with this position is to make sure that our elbows are not touching our body. We want to have a nice strong upper body presence always. This first position looks like this. This position is also known as hammer. It's very similar to first position, and again, trying to have the knots right at eye level. The only difference is that my hand isn't at eye level with the knots. So those are our 2 basic positions. Let's talk about the flips that we would use to get there. So for the first one, from set to second or waiter, it starts off very similar to a chord flip. We bring the cymbal in front of us just like we would to start a chord flip. And I like to go to this in-between position, but you don't really see it in context. And I call this cup. What you do is you go to cup just by turning your thumb and pressing the cymbal upwards. A good way to practice this is just holding it right here. Once you have it there, you just push it the obvious direction to the outside of your body and flip it over into this nice waiter position. So together, that just looks like this. Yeah. We want to make sure that we're flowing that and we can be nice and aggressive with that. We don't want it to take that long, obviously. Just going through that motion once or twice so we get the motion of the cymbal, and then we'll work on speeding up later. From second to first, or waiter to hammer, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and hit this inside part of the cymbal right here on the bottom side with my hand. And then I catch at an upward position, trying to be really aggressive with that stop. So I stop it here, not here, and adjusting in or anything like that. Then going back down, same thing. I want to hit the bottom part of the cymbal right here, and then the cymbal will rotate away from my body and hit back down into this waiter position, like so. And then the last thing that we're going to talk about is getting it back onto your hand from either second or first position. There's obviously a lot of different positions you can go to from there. You can like go out to your side, or you could have hammer down here. A lot of different stuff that you can do, but for the basics, waiter and hammer will do for now. So from second position to set, where we're going to do it is we're going to have like a nice little loop. I'm going to do it without the cymbal first. We're going to swing around. Up here is right about when it's traveling with the strap to get back on your thumb, and then locked in somewhere in this area, and then you're just floating your hand back down to set. So with the cymbal on, looks like that. Just making sure that we're trying to get a nice wide loop. The main reason that I see when I see people struggling to get the cymbal back onto their hand is we try to make it too tight. And you see right there, like hit my finger and it hurt a little bit on my thumb because I'm shortening that loop too much. What we want is a nice wide loop, or at least wide enough to get your thumb around to that position. And then last but not least, is going to be first position, down to set. And the same idea for that one. We're going to go downwards towards our body, out away from your body, loop, and come back in. Front review of that. Right, like that. So again, with that one, just trying to make sure that your loop is big enough if you're having a problem getting the hand back into the strap.